Well, go on, peeps. Kings have a word. We're back again.
It's been a minute still.
Right now, we got the little. No, I can't even say that. Big man Carl.
Oh, I like that one. You've changed the tone.
There you go.
I like that. I'll take that.
What you saying, my bro?
I'm good. I've come back older. Should we say it was my birthday?
Yeah, how was it, man?
How was my birthday? I went out with my friends. I went out to Newcastle and had a fun weekend. Bro. And then on my actual birthday, just chilled at home. And then for my wedding anniversary, which is the following day, just chilled at home.
Bro, that's a busy week, boy. Jesus.
I've got a busy life, man.
How's your pockets?
Empty. Why do you think I never brought no drinks today? This is my Christmas. Basically, it goes my son's birthday 8th of August, wife the 12th of August, my birthday's 31st, wedding 1st of September, 17th of September is my son's birthday. 6 weeks.
When's your brother's birthday?
January the 18th. What you think I didn't know?
Get me on your live so the girl can see I'm handsome, bro.
Listen, I got to introduce my brethren, my dog.
Come on.
This guy phones me, cussing me all the time. Fucking do this. I'm like, you know what?
Don't talk like that,
come on the show. This guy's finally come on the show, bro.
Come on.
This is a big look.
Man,
right now. Introduce her. I can't even introduce you still. You're the man.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name's Dot.
Jeez.
My name's Dot.
Come on, the original.
My name's Dot. Mac and Mal, boy. Mac and Mal's back.
No, big up, man.
Hey, no, come on, man.
Boy, you know I got this troublemaker cousin of mine.
Who's that?
Over there.
Don't know what you're talking about, man.
No, not you.
I know.
Who's he over there?
The one they call.
I feel like ground.
You know what I mean?
Kanye Quest.
We got Kanye Quest in the building, bro.
Say the name right.
Quest.
Straight Quest. You know, I'll take that. He's a genius. Oh, it's your boy Quest. Don't know in the building.
You're actually named after the genius. Not named after. Sorry. Not named after. The unit genius.
These artists and producers
has the same name.
Yes.
You're both producers.
Yes.
You're both talented.
Yes.
You're both ugly.
We got you back. Oh, yeah, your live come off.
Man, set that one up. He set that one up.
You can't call Quest ugly.
Anyway,
that can't run.
Your man.
Yeah, Quest, man.
The girl them heartbeat the last time I checked.
Yeah, them sugar. Yeah, them
sugar, boy.
Yeah, don't know. Love
Yeah, man. So, boy.
Did you introduce yourself?
I'll introduce myself.
Okay, fair enough.
You do.
No need for intro.
You never need to never tell the man in charge what he needs to do. He's got to know that from the off.
No, you know it's Ellis. Go get Ellis. Yeah, man, I'm here. I wanted to talk about. There's a big gap, right, between the hood, and the police, and I was just thinking, how do we,
What? Bridge the gap. You can't
bridge the gap. Like,
you can't bridge the gap.
It's just a madness, and it's been like this for years, and it's like no one's doing anything about it.
Because do you know what happened? It's because none of these police officers come from our communities. You know that you get them in America and that some of the police officers come from their actual communities where they're policing, so they have a more homely. You understand what I'm saying? They have a not even understand. I wouldn't say understanding, but it's got a more homely or more belief in what they do. You know, like they
but
believe.
How am I
in
gonna know that you're from the hood when you're a police officer in there? I don't necessarily know that you're from there. I'm just saying.
You just know they're not. You just know they're not for the way they talk, the way they look at us, the way they interact with you. If you don't know somebody, you can't just assume.
Yeah.
That person's the.
I hear that, but I'm saying, like, personally, I feel like the police in general have been they've been separated from our communities for a long time. In both of the strong Western powers, in it, that being America and the UK. And it ain't no surprise that we're still seeing what's going on, in my opinion. Because this thing's rooted so deep. I think the genocide is so real right in front of our eyes. But I hear what you're saying, and it's like, what what is it that needs to be done? Can anything be done as a solution?
The leaders need to take more accountability.
You are the
because
leaders.
The,
What
the,
leaders?
the monarchy, the prime minister. It's like these
The
things.
monarchy.
These
They're
things.
against us though.
No, but even if
Why are they against us?
why are they against us?
The reason why is because they colonized us. So of course
Okay,
they're
okay,
against
okay,
us.
okay,
If you
okay, they're
colonise
against us,
someone,
they-
that means you never want them to be better.
They
than you.
didn't colonize us.
Yes,
did?
the British did. The British Empire
British
did.
back in the day colonized. That's the
Bruv,
current
it's-
people we have
bro,
on the planet didn't colonize us.
Bro, I'm saying, what I'm saying is, the British Empire went on a crusade and colonized
That's
certain
true.
countries of the Africas.
Many
and the
years
Caribbeans.
ago. The world
And
we're in
still-
now,
and still
they don't
were
colonize
being-
us today.
and still have
It's
been
embedded
making
in
money
us.
and profiting off us
It's
on the
embedded in
Commonwealth.
us.
So
What does that mean?
So hold on. You say it's embedded in us.
As black people, yeah.
So who is keeping it alive?
black
Exactly.
people as well.
We keep it
We
alive.
keep it alive.
Yeah, but that's because of ignorance. Half of us don't even know what
Cool. So that's
the truth.
So that's true. So now
We're just born into
so
it and it
now,
just happens.
what we're now saying is, how are they going to change the way we are living? It's not them that need to
They
change
don't.
it.
We- they- we-
But remember, there's a thing called hereditary mindset.
Oh no, I 100% agree. But now we're asking the people whose ancestors left us in the state that we are, who might not have that mindset, but they don't know the tools to get us out of it. It's us that needs to get out of it.
Alright, this might
Yeah, I'm
sound like
not-
alright, this might sound like a stupid example, yeah. But let me give you an example. Let's use R. Kelly for example, yeah.
Go on.
Whatever he's done, we've all got onto him. We've killed him on the internet, in the comments, whatever.
Cancelled
As the black people. Prince Charles has just been put as the king, and he put his brother right. It doesn't matter what his brother's been doing. He put his brother back into.
Yeah.
How? What's his brother? How's he putting
He,
what's happening?
so I think he lost.
Reassigned him with certain duties.
He reassigned him
Giving
of
back
duty.
certain duties that he had.
Of duty, he's reassigned him of certain
Given that the
duties.
shaggery he did, man's paying off.
They
12
don't.
mil.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But hold on.
They protect their
But-
own at all costs.
by the-
And
by the-
we don't
by-
protect our own.
By the rules of the land,
Has he been convicted of anything?
he hasn't been convicted. of
No,
anything.
he hasn't. I
So-
know. I
so-
know.
but-
Yeah, but even
I know. I know. I'm not disputing that. I'm talking about. Yeah, but I think
Yeah,
we're
but
talking
even-
more from a moral point of view. That's all we're saying. Morally,
But we-
it don't feel right.
But
That's all. But I hear
They
you.
took him off certain things.
Yeah, they took him
what
off
I'm saying?
certain things because they knew what was going on.
You had no
You're already guilty when you're removing
no,
certain.
it's not that they know what's going on.
This country is quote unquote based on guilty until.
Well,
Innocence.
it's
Yeah.
actually supposed to be based on innocent until
Yeah,
proven
we
guilty.
know that,
Saying
but
for what
it
based
isn't.
on, for what it's based on.
Okay, I'm going. Okay,
Let me finish,
Say,
let me finish.
say.
Based on. For what
So-
it's based on.
Yeah.
It's Andrew.
Prince Charles ain't done nothing.
What about
Why
no-
giving him
Oh,
no, so I'm
No,
saying, from
he's giving back his clothes.
Okay.
He's been convicted
Okay,
of nothing.
forget R. Kelly. What about Noel Clark? Look at the way they tore him
No, I
apart.
forgot about
No,
that.
no,
Look at the way-
no.
They did it
Look at the way they tore him apart.
Who is they
Our
though?
own people did that.
His own
That's what I'm
people tore him
saying. But this
Even
is
Usher D sold him out.
yeah, but this is what. Yeah, but
quickly.
No, but hold on. Did Asher D sell him out? What did Asher D do to sell him out?
Let's say it's right. He spoke up, but then we can say that, but we don't know what he's seen and what
Yep.
he's seen. Because they work together and they act together. It doesn't mean they agree.
yeah,
He
but
didn't actually sell him out.
Like that.
He spoke his mind on
he said
something,
his opinion.
and we looked at it as a selling out.
okay, that's
Well,
cool.
Shut up, man.
It
But
was,
what I'm-
it
but-
was a. It wasn't a.
No. His
The way
voiced his
Ashley
opinion.
spoke,
Yeah, he
like,
wasn't supporting him
he
though.
saw something
Obviously, we know.
and he agreed with it.
Yeah,
He spoke like he's seen it firsthand, and you should.
Yeah.
He didn't speak as in
Yeah, it's
I
true
haven't
stuff.
seen this thing before.
but I feel that. But I feel that. But I feel that other cultures, yeah.
No difference between what happened with Devious and what's his name speaking out on Devious.
Judge of Souls.
Yeah.
But I feel like with other cultures they wouldn't say nothing. They'll just leave it until he actually gets convicted
No,
of
no,
something. Then-
They talk just to say we just don't see it.
Are you in tune?
No, I'm just saying what
don't
I
see it.
what I think.
It's what you
Yeah.
see because you're not in tune.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to remember your algorithm is
You know what I'm
black.
saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what the
Everything you
royals and
see is
who and
just-
who are speaking about because
No, you
Yes.
see it. If you go looking, you'll find it.
and that's what
Demonizer, go in the comments.
So
you'll
that
see it.
so that goes back to this. Oh, we're killing each other. This black on black crime. It's I don't think it's a real thing. I feel like you're not killing somebody because they're black, or you might have a issue with that person. They just happen to be black.
Of course.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
In the same
There's
project.
like other people in other religions and races and all this stuff. They're also doing the same thing.
Birmingham's
but
worse, bro.
But the way they paint it like it's just black people in
Oh, what,
gangs
in
and
London? yeah,
It's-
but
it's
that is
also-
that's-
See in the
what we-
media, man.
bro. I
Also
went to
what
Central,
we accept.
bro. I went to Central Foundation. Majority white males in that school, All of them was in gangs.
White gangs.
All of them.
Kids gangsters.
Briefcase gangsters. All of
Hard
them
top
was in gangs.
shoes.
But here's the thing, and this is what I was going to say right at the beginning.
Paul Smith, innit?
You
Sherman.
said, you said, what can we do about it? And then you said nothing. And then that was your first response, is there's nothing we could do about it. But here's the thing, and I've always said this to you, I keep telling you lot, I am not from the hood, but I'm from the same place as you, and you keep wanting to claim the hood. You keep wanting to do it to yourself.
It's the environment.
But the environment, I keep trying to explain.
I
that
hear you, it's the
white
environment
people,
we've
you got
created.
white next door neighbours that grew up from birth till now that are living in the same estate and will never claim they're from the hood. So if you want to hold on to a hood mentality and then say there's no way we can change it, then I'm going to start to look at you. That's just me.
Called slavery.
Yeah, you keeping yourself in the environment
You have to
that they
understand
said.
though. You have to
that we had.
understand though. You have to understand that there's certain practices that happen in the hood that are attributed to certain demographics.
No, there's certain.
Let me finish.
Go on,
cuz.
go
Let
on,
me
go on.
finish. So what I'm saying is, yes, the white man lived in the same block as I did, but at the same time, I was exposed to a different kind of environment in terms of the practices of what happens. So you might find a few of the man. You might find a few of the young white kids that will roll with man, but in the main, white families weren't necessarily around those practices of selling drugs or
What-
that
what?
will constitute as no. Hear what I'm saying? No, I'm saying in the main, obviously it was us who were doing the thing, but I'm saying there were certain white kids obviously that would jump on the thing, but I'm saying in the main it wasn't their practice. That was our practice.
I
It
know
was
two
fed
white
into our
families.
community to do so.
I know two
So-
white families that are on the estate I'm on.
I'm not disputing that,
That are
Carl.
big
You're
drug
missing-
dealers.
I'm not disputing that, Carl.
But
I'm not
you're
disputing that. What
actually
I'm saying, what I'm
they
saying
didn't
is,
indulge in what we
what I'm
indulged in.
saying is, they made the whole drug game a criminal thing for us.
Sorry,
So-
explain this to me again because I'm getting a little bit lost. Who made, when you say they,
Okay, so when I'm saying they, I'm talking about the idea of the drugs had to be imported. Okay, so the drugs have been brought in. Border control has lost control supposedly, and now they're in our communities. Yeah, so that's come from obviously from the outside, within obviously, and we've found a way to obviously exploit that. So we would sell the drugs and so on and so forth.
when you say we, you mean
I'm talking. When I say we, sorry, I'm talking about in general the black community. yeah? In the projects.
Help me to understand.
In the hood.
No, hold on. Help me to understand something. When you say we,
Yeah.
do you think that black people are the only people on this estate selling drugs?
No.
So then it's everybody.
No. So what I'm saying is,
So then it's everybody.
of course everybody's going to be involved. You're going to find all different races involved.
Cool.
I'm not disputing.
So
I'm
all
talking
different
about the
races
majority. Let's
sell
talk
the
about
same
the
We're the
drugs.
ones
majority.
that are targeted.
So, okay, so would you say the majority? Who would you say the majority of people who were indulged in maybe selling drugs growing
I
up,
would say
What-
front
in terms of a demographic,
No,
a race?
as in taking
Front
drugs or
line.
selling drugs. Taking or selling.
Both.
I believe in this country more white people sell drugs.
No, I'm talking about in where you grew up. Forget what
In
you
the area,
believe.
listen to what I'm saying. to you.
What you see
in the area in which I grew up in,
Yeah.
I believe more white people sell drugs and more white people take drugs because of the country we were in.
So you.
This is a
so-
trillion. This is $1 trillion business. What do you think?
so-
Black people
no,
are the
I'm
ones
talking-
keeping this financially alive.
No. You're missing my point. What
No, I'm
saying is-
hearing you.
What I'm saying is,
I don't think you like my answer.
you don't know what you think I like.
I can
haven't
only say what
spoken
I
what I
think.
like. I haven't said what I like.
No, I'm saying. This
I
is
don't
what said.
understand
don't
why you're coming so aggressive.
No,
Carl.
because I'm not. It's not aggressive. It's
coming
exactly-
sound like that
You're
you
on
are.
Ian's side though.
No, wait, hold on. Hold on.
Well,
See what you're misunderstanding.
But do you see what happens
there.
again?
He's-
It's like we're trying to get a solution, and it's becoming
No.
a solution's becoming the conflict.
It's an opinion. It's his opinion.
1 second.
It's an opinion.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
but that's what it
he-
seems
wait,
like.
hold on.
They're both right.
Yeah.
They're both right.
Cool.
But what it is, Carl's looking at
The bigger picture.
So then how? So I'm trying to explain to you. He said he doesn't think there's a solution. I'm trying to explain to you part of the solution is stop accepting that it is us who is doing the damage.
Yeah, but-
What you're actually saying is an acceptance of the fact that us as black people in our community
It's,
sell
it's,
drugs,
it's
more
about
drugs than white
accepting
people.
the facts of what we've seen unfold before our eyes. How many of us?
No,
One
no.
second. Okay. All right, Carl. All right, fine.
Yeah.
All right. I'm saying, in terms of us all growing up, we've all been successful. Yeah, we have. Within reason, we've all got our own forms of success.
Yeah.
how many of us have fallen short of what we would see as success? Because it's relative, you know what I mean? But I'm saying, how many of us would say that our friends have fallen short due to being caught up in this street life? That
I don't have
you
any.
don't.
I don't have any.
No, not your friends. I'm saying of people who you might know of or so on and
But
so
remember, I said right at the beginning, I changed my friendship group very, very young on purpose.
Yeah.
So actually, I can speak for the people that grew up in the same estate as me, and loads of people have not gone on to do successful things because of what they've chosen to do. But I am including a large percentage of white people in that. This is what I'm actually trying to say to you. Everything that you can say us as black people do that's damaging, I believe there's a larger percentage of white people in this country who have done more.
Because there's more white people?
Because there's more white people.
Okay, all right.
That's
so,
the logic behind that.
Okay, but we come off the worst.
No.
Calling shots.
Yes.
No. When you stay
War
with me.
against crime.
When you say come off,
The
what
war,
do you, so what I'm asking you, when you say come off, what do you
so
mean?
what I mean by that is when I'm talking about the war on drugs. That's what I'm talking
When you
about.
say come off, as
when
in
I say we
get
come off the
convicted
worst,
more.
of course,
Yes,
we get harsher convictions.
Right, so now I'm in agreement with you.
Okay, cool. So I'm just saying, what I'm saying is we have to accept that this is happening.
What,
I
that
hear
we're
that you're
getting
saying
that
that
we're
it's
getting
us
harsher treatment.
accepting. I'm just saying that there's a world out here, cuz, that is running, and we are getting the back end of it that is really doing damage to
Now-
us. We have to accept that within
Now
reason.
we're in agreement.
Okay, because it sounded like you were saying we shouldn't be accepting.
No, we shouldn't accept. Not we shouldn't accept that we get harsher treatment. That's not what I'm saying to you, and that's what I was saying to him. He said I sound like I'm on Ian's side. I'm explaining to you that of course black people sell drugs, but there's more white people that sell drugs. The thing that I'm not willing to accept is that black people sell more drugs in the hood than white people. I'm not accepting that because that's not fact.
No, it's not.
So
fact,
now
'cause
I'm
all
saying
know
we
that.
fight things from the wrong angle. So when I keep trying to tell people I'm not from the hood,
Food chain.
but what I'm actually trying to explain, I'm saying I'm not from the hood. Yeah? And then you keep telling me I am. And I keep telling you there's white people on this estate, probably more, or what I look at as more, that sell more drugs than black people that will never claim they're from the hood. So when they put this hood mentality on us, why are we accepting it and reusing it?
But
So what do you think they do in Chelsea? Do you think they accept that they live in the posh area?
Some people will accept they live in the posh area.
Would you accept that you lived in the posh area if you grew up in Chelsea?
Because of...
Would you claim that?
Hold on, let me explain. Because being from the posh area doesn't have a negative behind it.
I know. So would you claim that? I'm asking.
Would I claim it?
I bet they're taking the most
Hold on,
drugs
hold
there,
on.
though. Taking the most
I'll tell
drugs
you why
there.
that's a difficult question for me to answer. Because I didn't grow up getting called posh. So I don't know how I would answer that question. If I felt like I was posh, then maybe I will accept it. But I do not feel like I'm from the hood. So I can only talk about how I actually feel. Because actually...
So how do you feel? Where do you feel you're from?
Where do I feel I'm from?
Yeah.
Hackney. I'm from Hackney. I'm from the UK. I feel very English. That's how I
feel.
feel.
You're from a more deprived area than other areas?
I am from a more deprived area. That is fact.
Okay.
So what I'm now saying to you is we are
And that's
from
what
a
they call
deprived
the hood,
area.
you know? They call the hood
Yeah,
and deprived areas.
No,
Just saying.
The hood.
This
Just saying, it's synonym.
This
That's
is
what
the
I
part.
thought.
This is the part I'm
Synonym.
trying to explain to you and him.
Yeah,
I get him.
They is not they. It's not they.
What do you mean?
You're saying that's what they call the hood.
No, I'm just saying that's what it's called the hood.
No.
Not
You
they,
said,
forget
what
they.
you said.
Okay,
What you said is
I
that's what they
retract
call the
that.
hood.
I'm sorry,
and
I
I'm
retract
explaining
that.
to you. It's
they.
also what you call the hood. It's not what I call the hood. Are you interested in the
Fair
podcast
enough,
or
I
how
accept
warm it is in
that.
there?
I accept that. I
I
accept
saw
that.
you put on the heat.
So because it's pulling off heat.
And you come in with no Chinese or nothing.
That's you get all that. So this is what I'm basically saying. Yeah, I'm saying it exists that we get the blame for something that is not majorly us. But I'm starting to say that we accept that, and I'm not accepting that. I refuse.
But we
accept that.
I hear what you're
we,
saying,
we
though.
accept
I hear
all
that.
we accept all negatives about us. We accept everything
Yeah,
that's
we
negative.
run with it.
We agree to
This
them, yeah.
black and black crime.
Because we
thing.
are negative.
This single parent.
we
this
can be.
single parent household. But my pops was dead, bro. I never struggled. My mum used to do it like I never struggled in the house.
Yeah.
They put this thing in our head that we have to struggle to make it. We don't have to struggle to make it, bro.
No, we accept
We rap
it.
about it and,
Yeah, we
and lie
accept it.
about it. You know, like,
Lie about struggling.
But that ain't that people's truth.
Yes.
At the end of the day.
Some people.
You
some
can't- You
people-
can't be upset.
But people mix struggles because when we was young, we would say we struggle. But people mix struggle and desire.
Yes.
So here's the thing.
So in our
So they are in their minds they're struggling.
Yeah.
But what I'm also trying to say to you is white people on the same pay level as the black people that are saying they struggle also say they struggle.
So,
But we're not struggling. We're privileged in this
But
city.
they might have a bit more support around
In Hackney, Carl,
Yeah.
in Hackney, are white people getting shot?
By
White or black people? Are white people consistently dying?
what?
In-
Is they
in this
white on white
area.
crime?
Pardon?
Is they white on white crime? With
In
white people
Hackney.
killing each other?
In Hackney, I'm saying.
Yeah, white people kill each other all the time.
Do you see
No,
that?
no. Hold on. Let me
sure
explain what
don't
I
hear
mean.
about it.
Hold on. So
But this
in
is what I'm
household,
saying
so
to
hold
you.
on. In households, you don't think white people are like stabbing each other to death and all that,
Of course.
having family arguments.
Yeah, but I'm saying gun violence.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say.
no, listen,
Violence is
listen,
violence.
listen,
That's what
listen.
they do. That's what they
No,
do to your
no, no,
mind.
no, no,
I can
no,
answer
no,
your
no,
question.
no,
I can
no,
answer your
that's
question.
what they do. That's
I can answer your question.
That's what you see.
You
That is what you see. We're killing up each other in this area.
Yes.
It's true. I
Yes,
will
we
walk down
do.
the street and you see it taped off, and it's one of ours.
Right.
Yes.
We're dropping
Where
like flies.
I work, I've seen it 100 times. My own.
Yes,
Anyway, I can't even get into that.
that is true. Now
We
my
are dropping like
Okay,
flies.
yes, that's true. I accept that. What's your point?
This is our environment, which what we call the hood.
It is an environment in which we live in. What's your point, though?
What you saying that to we shouldn't accept, but this is what we're seeing. This is what people are seeing daily.
Because it happens. It takes place. People kill each other. Yes.
Not people kill each other.
Uh-huh.
The majority of
No,
it is
pe-
black on black
Listen
violence
to what I'm
in
saying.
where we are.
From a
People
black
kill
area.
each other. People kill each other, which means black people kill each other. White people kill each other. Black people kill white people. Asian people kill black people. What I'm saying to you is violence takes place. What I'm not doing is I'm not doing what Trident did and basically made it look like it's so bad that they have to have a special unit designed just to tackle this crime. But they ain't got no special unit to tackle violence in the home where spouses are killing each other.
Just a racial deploy to you nigga killed that nigga, you got in jail.
You're the bigger
Yes.
problem. But actually,
and then our minds are telling us that we are the biggest problem. We're actually not. We're actually not.
So
We're a
would you,
problem.
would you not
But this is
say
wrong.
this is an agenda from
who?
the hierarchies?
No, hold on. What? Sorry to cut you off. Usually when we make everything into an entity, there's no one to hold accountable. Who is the hierarchy? Are you talking about the government, the monarchy, your local authority, the police?
All of them.
Specifically.
All of
You
them.
don't have no power.
Well, they don't have that kind of power.
Not anymore anyway.
They don't have that kind of power. So you're saying all of those entities are the reasons why we're currently killing each other?
Well, there's
This is planned.
there's definitely been certain things that has now been exposed that has been implemented by government officials that have been put into certain communities to destroy, such as, like I said, the war on drugs. Look at Nixon and so on and so forth. Now, for the white people, now they're treating it as something that they need to heal or something. It's no longer a crime.
It's no
Especially
longer a crime
in talking about in
to.
America more so. But anyway, there's definitely been certain agendas that I think have been put into place in order to look at Bashi, Black Boys, when Black Boys came out.
Yeah.
They took it off certain. They took it off certain.
Do you know?
Tried to say it was racist.
I can explain that
and
to
it
you
was.
if you want.
Please go ahead.
If this is not my brain, yeah. So please, this
But
is what you lot do. You
but
accept it as my brain. It's not my brain.
No. Explain.
If
and who
white-
have you
if
heard this from?
white
That's given
people-
it so much authority.
Sorry?
Whatever you're about to say, because you're saying it's not your brain. So who have you? Where's this come from?
This is from all
has the answer.
all conversations that I have had with all different types of people.
Go for it.
On the basis of how it is seen.
Of Bashi. So you've had loads of conversations about this.
Absolutely.
Go for it.
One of the things that a white person will say is,
Yeah.
if a white person made a song called White Boys, and praise white boys, black people will call it racist.
But it can't be
I don't
racist.
think so. We'll
hold on.
pick it up.
Wait, hold on. I agree with you. This is the part where I think you lose
it's
me.
not your mind you're saying. I hear
That's
what
not
you're
my
saying.
mind.
I hear what you're saying.
That's where that comes
I hear
from.
what you're saying.
So now
But that holds no weight.
No. It holds weight because it is them that have the power to stop Bashi's song from being in the charts or for going places. So if it has been seen as a racist song by white people, they have the power to say this song isn't right. However, as a black person, I'm saying no, it's a song in trying to empower the fact that black people are out here doing things to each other. We want it to stop.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to you is I actually understand why a white person sees that as wrong. It's just they're incorrect.
They're very incorrect.
They're very incorrect. So now what needs to happen is what? For them to not see it as that.
100%. But what
needs to happen?
Well, for them to not see it is that they need to be awoken to the idea.
They need to be educated.
Yes, of course. But
It's our job to do that.
Yes, but that's never going to happen.
It's happening now, just very, very slowly. It's happening, just very, very slowly. Not and we won't see the major change in our lifetime. But actually, in the workplaces are working, things are changing.
How have they managed to make the whole black race a curse around the whole world? That wherever you look in any country of a black person, they're seen as some kind of negative form across the globe.
I agree.
No, but let's be because it feels like there's no, there's no acceptance. That there's something going on, Carl.
Acceptance by who? Wait, hold on. Acceptance by who? Me?
Acceptance by...
So I'm going to explain me. Because you're telling me there's no acceptance. And I'm trying to explain to you the thing I said at the beginning was it is not the current white people on earth that have caused this problem.
I've never blamed the whole white race.
So the current problem we have with white people on this earth is they are blind to it.
I don't care about I'm not talking about the white people. What I'm saying is there's an agenda happening there.
No, the agenda's already taken place. We're in the agenda.
Of course, I'm not disputing that. No one said that the agenda's not taking place.
The agenda's not there. The brainwashing is there. They're all brainwashed.
Of course, and they're brainwashed us.
Right. So in order and being a person born and raised in England, there is a brainwashing that happens to us too. I'm in agreement. You're saying I don't have any. You're basically saying I'm not accepting that it exists.
No, I'm not.
But that's what you said.
Yeah.
So I'm actually saying
accepting that there's something that's taken. That's what it sounds like.
There's not an agenda that's in my mind. There's not an agenda that has taken place now that was as strong as it was before. I'm saying the agenda that took place before is so much currently running throughout life is that people cannot even see the problem. So I'm now saying to you, actually part of that problem is black people are accepting it. And we're not trying to fight against it from the right angle. So when a white person says, oh, that song's racist, my job isn't to say, oh, you're a fucking idiot. My job is to say, why is it racist? And to open up a conversation to make them tongue-tied, to be like, you know what? I've said this. I don't even know why I said it. To start to... the same way our minds have been twanged is the same way we have to untwang them. You can't do that by telling someone, stop saying that. It doesn't work.
I agree. All I'm saying is I feel like you need to accept it before you can change it.
Of course I've accepted it.
You need to understand that it's happened and it's happening and still going on for you to be able to see how maybe there's solutions.
Yesterday's method that didn't work.
I'm not saying we use yesterday's method.
And that's what I'm trying to change.
I'm just saying. Sorry, Mdot.
So what do you think about how the world views that Meghan and Harry situation?
The whole world.
Not the whole world, but
our world. England. Americans don't view it the same way we do.
How do you think they view her? And why do you think they view her like that?
Do you know what? I've never cared about it.
I think everything's media. No, but what I'm trying to say to you,
it's all media.
Everything's media. Even the way we start to think about ourselves, it's all media, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're just accepting it. So it was called, what was it called? Esky music. But then they called it grime because it ran with crime. But we just accepted it that it's not called grime. That's what the media called it. So it's like anything that's painted negatively in the media, it's like we're just accepting. We're not even fighting against our own. It's like my name's Malcolm, and you come and say my name's Steve. And I just accept it.
Or Toby.
Do you know what I'm saying? We have no. It's like we don't fight for the things.
We don't defend ourselves.
Or we like to point the finger.
I noticed.
So you see, Kanye West said slavery is a choice. Instead of trying to figure out what he was saying, it's how can you say that? Cancel him. We're not trying to figure out what he actually meant, and then you can go from there. It's like we're not trying to. It's like we're always trying to. Oh, it's the Freemasons, or it's the hierarchy,
he sold himself
or it's the
out.
Queen, or it's this. Bro, we need to take a leaf out of their book and care about ourselves. That's what we really need to do.
But we don't.
We don't even do that. We need to take.
We're brainwashed.
We don't know how. So when I say something like I'm not from the hood,
we have an idea that we're not doing something right.
I'm trying to say I'm brainwashed. I can't lie.
So glad that you said that.
We're all brainwashed. I'm trying to stay. What they call it? Woke.
Woke.
Yeah, I'm trying to get woke.
Woke is not good enough.
Because I see their agendas and things like that. But what I notice, right? I know what I see. Yeah.
You come.
we can all be like, you know, it's a free world, isn't it? But I do feel we need to defend ourselves because I think every other race defends themselves. Like, do you understand? We welcome, like, I'm not gonna lie, and this is not racist whatsoever, but as soon as a white guy comes in and goes bada bada ba ba,
blood clot.
everyone's like, he's number one.
Or you start hearing people saying, I'm gonna date out of my race because they're gonna treat me any different from it. Bro, we're just human. Listen to this. It's like me saying to a Nigerian girl, you look stupid with Brazilian hair. I'm not dissing her. I'm trying to big up her own, like, she should
Hair.
take that off. Even if she got one level, bro. Embrace that side of her beauty.
We
bro.
don't though. We go outside of our own race.
You know what?
ASAP.
And this is why I'm gonna keep going back to the same thing. This is why I say I'm not from the hood. You said we don't know how to defend ourselves. We defend ourselves every day in the wrong way. We kill each other. When I'm killing someone
white
as a black person, I'm defending myself. That's how I am seeing it. I'm not attacking. So we are doing what you're asking us to do. It's just we're doing it in the wrong method.
I think
so.
we're
When
just too
a
accepting.
girl is saying, "I want to bring out my inner beauty," and then she's putting on a Brazilian wig, a lace wig, she is actually trying to make herself good looking. You know why? Because she's in a country where that is the beauty standard.
Brainwashed.
It's a brainwashing, but we all are in all different ways. So what I'm trying to
100%.
explain is when you're now trying to explain to a girl, bring out your inner beauty, and you don't need to wear these things, she doesn't see that as beautiful.
You say that we're dissing them, innit?
You think you're dissing, but I'm actually sticking up for you. It's mad.
Yeah, but it's the way we communicate with each other.
It's your approach, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
maybe-
they don't like it. They
maybe-
don't like
yeah,
challenge.
maybe-
I think
We
that
as
goes
black people
across the
don't like
races,
challenge.
though. Anyway, I think them kind of things go across the races. That's not a race. Yeah, it's not a race thing. But I hear maybe well, no, I can't say that. The wig thing
It's
ain't
a race
exactly-
thing, but every
Asians now that want big lips.
And you know what it is as well? You see when we was growing
what they were
up,
always after.
Follows trends.
you see when we was growing up, you see the African features.
Yeah.
In our head, that was ugly. Why is that
Yeah.
ugly?
Because it got painted-
We've been brainwashed to think like,
Yeah.
Africans didn't even admit they were African. They
No, but you're not even
used to
saying-
say
You're
that
not
was
even
West
admitting
Indian.
you're African. Hearing you even say that is you admitting you're not even African. That's what I'm saying. We don't even admit and accept.
Yeah.
I'm an African boy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But just
It wasn't cool to be African.
It
wasn't.
The difference between us and quote unquote full breed Africans. No, seriously. We're mixed race. We are.
majority.
Caribbean,
Yeah.
we're mixed race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean in terms of being in the UK?
In
terms
general.
of our
Caribbean.
heritage- In terms of our heritage,
Caribbean.
we're mixed race.
Yeah, I
Parents
get
from
what you're saying.
different different places.
Yeah. Well,
If you do your DNA,
yeah.
you're gonna have some surprises.
That might be in it. 32% Nigerian, 28% Benin and Togo.
I thought it was mixed race. All these years.
Yeah, you ain't got to the English part yet.
I've got 4% English,
Yeah, I told you.
3% Scottish.
That's what I'm saying. My point is,
You definitely got Irish as well.
Hey,
Yeah, I hear you
100%
saying, yeah.
British.
Yeah, yeah.
Even mixed.
Yeah,
countries are
yeah, that is mixed. Yeah.
As Caribbean people, we're mixed.
Yeah, and the tribes stuck together more time,
So
obviously.
big,
You
you
know.
got to do your DNA.
Huh? I know. Yeah, and I wanted to know, you give me, but to be honest, I'm fully F.
Man said I'm 30% sweat, you know.
Uh-huh.
Same as me, more or less.
Yeah. Boom, come on. That's family. You give
But
me.
it's easy for those little cocktails to happen over years. Takes 2 generations for me to kill
Easy.
the melanin in my
Bruv,
family.
They put us into the Caribbean, split the families, and then had
My-
them start a whole new.
Bro,
thing.
look at-
We've probably
look at me, look at me.
Probably done. Not we, but I'm saying how many times have there been probably some.
Mum's mum.
They're still going Gambia now and dealing with the black
My
men.
first cousins, my first cousins only
My
got
nan's
my
mum was
first
crazy.
cousins only got quarter black in it.
Not Uncle £1.
No.
Nah.
Listen, Uncle £1.
No Uncle £1. No Uncle. I got Uncle got £1. That's not even my uncle.
Uncle Terry. Uncle
But
Terry.
these two are brothers, you know.
if you haven't figured that out. But
you
bro,
ain't
it takes
figured
2 generations for me to kill the melanin in my family. But
Bro,
it takes 2 generations to
my
get it back.
first
It's-
cousins-
It's nuts. Think about it, yeah? My son's mixed race. If he marries or has a child with a white lady, the baby's gonna look white. But if that baby
got
then
black.
has a boyfriend that's black and they have a mixed race child, and then that
Back
person
it's
has a
back
black,
again.
it's back again. It's
Go back
crazy.
to black.
That's why all that mix up has happened. We think that it's been black throughout our history, but maybe not.
These are my ancestors are probably slave owners, you know.
Yeah,
But
which
you
is
know what,
possible.
though?
Which is
Yeah,
true.
I found out some stuff, cause yeah,
It's true. It's
Some
true.
work.
That's funny.
Bro, it's mad.
that's
It's
funny.
mad, fam.
It's mad.
Funny. Yeah.
And the worst thing, we're lost twice because we're not from West
Let me, what's his surname?
Clark.
Yeah.
They definitely were.
We're
You know
lost
what I
twice.
mean? West.
Bro, we're lost twice, you know?
You know what I mean?
Because we're not from England and we're not from West Indies. So we're actually lost twice.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying we are the lost. Because we don't have a clue.
And I'm trying to tell
Literally.
you lot.
It's been written anyway.
I'm trying to be Morpheus in this situation and tell you lot.
He's done his DNA, but that don't mean that doesn't mean anything. Because in Africa alone, even in Nigeria, I was telling you, there's over 200 or something languages that's in this Nigeria. How much tribes do you think there is?
Word.
So he can say
The landmass is mad over there.
Togo and all that. You still don't know what tribe.
Still don't know what tribe man's from, but I'm gonna find all of that.
just saying.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
of course, 100%.
Don't worry. When Morpheus comes and frees me, I'll come and back and free the rest of you. But once I'm stuck here with you lot won't listen. I'm being serious.
No,
Nah,
the
it's
Asian
crazy. Yeah.
No, but you know what it is, cuz I'll tell you what it is. Like, let's take Chris Carver for example. Oh yeah, Mdot.
You can't help it. It's a disease that comes with
Being in the hood.
being from the hood. It's a disease. They can't stay serious for too long.
You know,
life
like,
starts
look at that.
life starts to get real.
Shooting me.
Yeah.
You shooting me.
I was just
But it had to be you.
Black excellence, you know.
no, but I can mix with
But
this guy.
let's take Chris Carver for example though. On a serious tip.
Yeah.
Police are
R.I.P.
doing our people
R.I.P.
wrong.
Say R.I.P.
Of
R.I.P.
course, rest in
man.
eternal peace. You give me, but the police have been doing us wrong for a long time. We know
Yes.
that, yeah. And not all the police, but obviously, there's an agenda going on there. What do you think? What do you think we need to do in order to stop this? Because I heard someone mention violence.
If I
Like
actually
we should
said,
just do a mad thing.
if I said that in this
Every time
podcast,
they-
if I said what I really
I said
thinking,
that, but I meant it in context.
Yeah.
bro,
I know. No,
forget all that.
I know.
If I said what I really thought,
I was
this podcast would be finished, bro.
no, please go ahead. This
Bro,
is what it's about.
Don't
Say
put
your
out
mind.
filters that you're not
Bro,
gonna run
it
with.
could-
A speech.
This is what I'm trying to say to you. You can only,
Unless you speak against Prince Andrew.
you
bro.
can only defeat violence with violence, bro.
Is that all?
How you
You're
gonna
gonna say something?
No.
No.
Malcolm
wait,
X,
wait,
you know.
wait.
No.
You know why? You know why?
Mdot X.
Imagine. So imagine if I get out right. Wait. Imagine if I get out right now and sew the holes in your. No, I'm joking. Imagine if I get up and slap you in your face right now.
Yeah.
And then you do a protest. What, you think I'm not gonna do it? You think I'm gonna slap you again?
No, what if he does this, yeah? You slap him in the face and he does absolutely nothing. But tomorrow when you go into your bank account, there's no money. Because Quest has got it. What happens now? Who's got the power now?
Woo! Love that. That's
Got
one
the power
solution.
now.
That's one solution. I see that already.
No, he's got-
That's
he's
one
got the
solution,
power.
guys.
So-
Take away our pound.
Take away your pan.
Serious.
Take away
And
your
this
vote.
one-
We have power in all ways that we do not
Let's be
explore.
serious.
No, wait. He looks confused. I want to know why you look confused.
I like
No,
that.
I'm just listening to you.
I say, go on.
So
like
little things like this, yeah. In this country,
No, I'm not
Jammed
sticking
him.
on him. I'm
in
asking
this
why-
country, do you know politically why nothing is ever done for us?
Why?
Because Conservatives know we're never going to vote for them, and Labour know we always are. If Labour knows we always going to vote for them, they don't need to do nothing for us. They do nothing to get our vote because they've already got it.
Yeah.
Conservatives do nothing for us because they're never going to get it. So now we've got no political power. Yeah. The way you get political power is by black people spreading their vote. You've got to vote both ways. They got to now come to your area and work for you to get it. That's how you get political power. Then you need to get financial power. You need to be on the right side of the law. These are so many things that we need to do that we get wrong because you're saying there's agenda going on and I'm saying no, the agenda's already in full effect. We have to counter it by saying things as small as
Yeah, but no
I
one's
am not
disputing
from
that.
the hood.
No one's disputing that.
But it starts at the smallest thing. I ain't
Yeah,
from this hood.
I think
It's a small mindset like
okay,
making
it
your
starts
bed
with
in the
this-
morning
yeah,
is
okay,
a massive thing
yeah,
to do for your
I
day.
hear that. Mark.
Right, man called me all versions.
Racism. You call me all versions of my brother.
Sorry.
Racist, you know.
So how do we get in the offices? How do we?
I'm in the office. I work in the
No,
office.
you know
We
what I
start
mean?
our
Like,
office.
We have to go.
We're in the office now.
Eaton.
No, bro, we're in the office now.
we don't. We
We're in
don't
the
be
office
PM.
now.
We don't.
We
You
in
wanna
the
be a PM?
I ain't heard you.
Take it in.
I
Let's
just
take it
asked
in.
a question.
Do you know in the 60s or 70s? I don't know if it's the 70s or 60s. Do you know how the Conservatives won? They put the slogan was, if you want to call it for a neighbour, vote Labour.
Yeah.
That's how they won.
But they
We're
can't
meant
do
to
that.
cancel all of it.
They can't
We're
do
meant to cancel this, bro.
They can't do that now.
100%.
We're meant to cancel all of this.
And then you go on
country,
LBC and you hear us
Bro,
talking and
But here's
just
the thing. They can't do that now. That wouldn't work now. So something's changed.
What you say? Say again?
They can't do that now. It won't work.
Oh, it wouldn't work, yeah.
They would lose power.
Yeah, 100%.
They'll lose power. So something's changed. And what I'm saying to you, the world is forever changing. We just need to be on the right end of these changes sometimes. And I'm saying to you, those small changes are the way you view yourself, the way you speak about yourself.
Yeah.
And you just have to change it every day. And this is why
Yeah,
that's why I come in this room and always sound weird.
For
Because I don't want to speak like this because I know what the damage is.
Look when Jay-Z started working with the NFL, everyone said, "Oh, he's a sellout." But when he got all Dr. Dre in that on the show,
he's the best halftime show.
It's mad, bro. It's like we're fighting a fight within a fight. If we got to come up with solutions together, I can't just go against what you're saying. I can't go against what you're saying. A bucket can get kicked over. Forget that crabs in the bucket.
But we're not kicking it over.
Crabs in the bucket. If I kick over a bucket, the bucket's gonna fall. We got to find a way how to make the bucket fall. Then if we're crabs in the bucket,
But we're not.
bro. And this is what I'm trying to say.
So this is what we do.
We have no political power. We have no wealth.
We always
There's always a sellout in our community.
There's a sellout everywhere.
Leave Keith alone, man.
He's a sellout, man.
To be honest, do you think there's a sellout in our community?
How did we become slaves?
Green Jay.
What?
How did we become slaves?
Through white violence.
Nah, man. A black man let the white man into it.
that's
Oh,
what it
right.
is.
So here's what I'm saying.
see?
You said a sellout. It's not a sellout. That's infiltration. We're supposed to let people in. That's humane. That's what we're supposed to do. That's humane.
The white man said, yo, you can get all the chicken in the world. You're
Bro, that's the part. That's the part where you're getting a little
This is what we're meant to do.
What these niggas?
When there's a concert and we're all not invited, none of us are going. That's what we do, bruv.
Yeah, but
that's what we do, cuz.
But we
That's what we do, bro.
yeah, but we boycotted the Oscars, and then
Went back there following you.
and then Chris Rock cussed Jada
Yeah, but yeah.
for not coming. That's what he done.
I know.
That's
That's the sellout he's kinda
That's the sellout he's kind of talking about. That not everybody's not in it all at the same time. But that's because of
we do that again.
infiltration.
Like,
That's
we
because of infiltration. That is
What we need to
because-
do is we need to develop our own currency because we've got so much gold back in. Look at Uganda.
They took it.
If we can create our own currency, it could be so powerful.
Yeah, but that's what my man tried to do. And they
If we do our own thing.
What's it? Gaddafi tried to
Yeah, I
do that
know,
and kill
but
him.
That's how they duppy them. Of course.
I'm
you
just
know.
saying. But I'm just saying. That's
Do you know
we
what?
need
Do you
to
know what? So I need.
That'll be a good start.
Who do they make press the trigger to say boom?
Themselves.
No. That's not what I'm saying. Who pushed the button? I'm saying
For what? Push the button for what?
Gaddafi.
Oh, I don't know anything about this.
Is that
This
not
type
my
of.
man?
Americans, eh?
This is. I don't know. This is
Was
out.
it not-
Of,
was
this
it
is out of my
Obama?
my brain power.
Obama did that.
So then what
I don't
did
know.
you say?
Black on black crime.
I don't know.
No, he's
You know,
brave,
Yeah,
man.
but that's another thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Obama. Where did Obama before Obama was the president? Did you hear about him? Did you hear anything about him?
No,
But
No,
no,
he's black. Everybody's praising him
you know
just
what
because
it
he's
is?
black.
That it does give.
I like Obama.
It does give.
It don't give you
the
nothing.
young generation hope to think they can be what they can be, though.
I like
If you look at the positive,
but what I'm trying to
in
say
that.
to you,
That's what Bashi was trying to say. You give me these are positive black role
People
models.
just think like you can just dictate things.
No.
It doesn't work
No,
like
no,
you
that.
no.
don't run
And that's
shit.
why I don't want to be a black prime
definitely
minister or a black president.
No,
I
I
don't
know
want to
that,
be in
but I'm saying
charge
that
of
you
this
need-
country.
you don't run
Doesn't.
shit.
me being
The
a
Queen,
black,
I heard the Queen didn't even run shit.
Technically,
Power,
she has
but
power.
not the
So
power we
we-
think.
we-
No.
We heard the stories from Off With Your Head and all of these things. Those things stopped with Victoria. You know what I'm saying? Things changed, but she does have power.
no, everything has to be signed off by the Queen. The question is, what happens if the Queen doesn't want to sign something off, or the King now?
So all them racist
Oh yeah,
things that was happening to
God
us.
rest the Queen's soul. God rest the Queen's soul. By the way,
Look, because remember, France had a monarchy.
God rest her
If you're
soul.
aware,
Yeah.
France had a monarchy. You know why they don't have a monarchy no more? Because the king at the time was going on fuckery, and the people had enough. That's why
Peasants.
No. That's what he was going on with. He was going on wicked and bad and calling them peasants. And the French people said, you know what? We ain't got time for this, brother, and just started beheading them. And that's it. And why do you think we have a monarchy now that is open to change? Because they know people are not always going to have it. And now, they in order for them to keep power,
I think
they have to
Charles. I think
comply.
Charles is going to abdicate and give it to William. You know,
There's a part of me that thinks that, but
I
probably
think
not.
He's going to do that.
I'll probably not.
This is some real
'Cause they're getting onto Charles
educational
still.
shit today. I'm proud of us.
You didn't think I was this smart, did you?
I'm proud. This is
I mean,
to his life.
this is some Kings Have a Word shit.
Bro,
for
I'll be
real.
honest with
Oh,
you.
nice.
You might get 50% of your viewers saying, "Oh, these black guys are chatting absolutely shit."
I don't
Absolute
mind.
shit.
The truth is the truth.
It's a opinions are opinions. So people can view this however they want to view
Yeah.
it. So you got to be
It's
open
like, you
to
know
that
it
as well.
You know as well. If I leave a comment and someone starts being negative, you know what I do?
What?
I just like their comment.
No, you don't.
Yeah, it does. I see it on Insta.
I just all the time. I like it.
You don't cuss.
They need the hug. They need the hug, bro.
So like, all right, cool. So as you said, like you're talking about finances and things like that. Gucci done a design of basically a gollywog.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're still buying the hell out of Gucci,
But that's what I'm trying to say. Because we're going to promote it.
and we know better now.
No, you understand
we
what they
know
do?
better.
Wait.
We know better.
We're the biggest consumers.
Let me take the
Do we know
stage.
that?
Let me take the stage.
And they
for
did
them
that.
They done
but
it on
yet
purpose.
We're still doing it.
No. We're the biggest consumers of Gucci trainers, belts, and bags.
Yeah, but do you know why they done the blackface thing?
Accessories.
So we can buy more.
Not only that, because we're also the biggest promoters.
That's the truth.
Say that again.
Yeah.
Scuzz.
We're also the biggest promoters.
Yeah.
So
understand the stage.
so if they do something like that, we're gonna start talking
do
about.
you know what?
Instagram.
Do you know-
Wait, 1 second,
Go
sir.
on,
1 second,
go
sir. We're gonna start promoting it on Instagram. That we hate this, go against them. That is a form of promotion. That's what people understand.
So
They know that's a marketing scheme for them.
This
to even
is
do
the
that.
question, yeah. That I kind of want to ask. Do you actually envision Gucci sitting around the table and saying, "We're gonna make this gollywog looking item. We're gonna put it out there, and this is gonna work for us"? Is that what you picture?
No, I picture the teams come and shown him and he signed it off.
I
He
think-
said some very.
I feel it's a marketing scheme.
Okay.
You know,
Racist thing.
It's a marketing
Gucci
scheme.
died years ago. You know, it's not one man no more.
Yeah, I know.
You know, he died many years ago. He was killed by
I'm
his wife.
talking about.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you know how many?
It's not one man.
How many people?
around the table.
Yeah.
How many
Talking about
people around that Gucci table do you think actually know what a gollywog looks like in 2000 and whatever year it was?
What do you mean?
In when it happened, how many white people do you think is sitting around a Gucci table, sees this gollywog looking whatever it was? I can't remember what it was.
No,
like a face.
it's Italian.
Yeah.
They're all gonna be
Right.
white,
They,
Mediterranean.
no.
They're not
This
all
is the
Italian.
question.
Majority.
No, but here's the question I'm asking you:
Probably.
how many of them do you think know what a gollywog is in this day and age?
I think a lot of them do.
That's the problem that we have in today's society.
Why?
Because we know where it is because the negative connotation it has
What
on
makes
us.
you think
Hold
that
on.
they don't?
What-
Oh,
of
course
I don't
they
understand
know.
Why you just think this?
Because
Why?
so hold on.
course
So
they
here's
know.
what I'm
Hey,
saying to you.
gollywog was
Here's
a
what I'm
mass-
saying to you. Yeah.
The kids in my school know what a
Hold
gollywog
on.
is.
The kids in your school are predominantly black.
I'm not disputing that, but they're young.
No.
And they still know. I'm saying it's
so
around.
hear what I'm saying to you. Do you know why they know?
They
Because
know
they're being
blackface. They know
educated by us who know. So
They're being reminded they look like a gollywog.
Of a
You don't
gollywog.
think a gollywog is worldwide, global?
No. I think
Of
a
the
golly.
Western
No. I think a gollywog is worldwide. I think people are unaware that there are things like gollywogs. They don't know how negative it is in the black world.
Some people.
Some.
people
So
do.
what I'm
Some
saying to
people
you,
don't, some
that
people
table
do.
might have 12 people around it, and they might be two
Might.
people that might have 12 people around it. They might be two people that actually know it's negative and keep their mouth shut. But the rest of them are signing this off. They don't know any. You think people know about us as black people and what our struggle is? They don't know.
So why do you think they use the gollywog? Of that
Because,
kind of.
because listen to what
I
I'm
don't
saying
understand,
to
man.
you.
No, but this. No, but
This is
wait.
the part
Why are you
it's
not
not
laughing?
like
No, wait.
It's
Stop.
not about laughing. It's all
Wait,
assumptions.
wait.
No,
because you're not-
So we're all
I'm
making
saying,
assumptions.
of course we are. So that's what I'm saying. But
So
it's
you
not
sitting there in the corner
necessarily-
giggling. You don't even show your face.
I'm saying-
No, it's fine. No,
Just-
listen, it's fine. My point that I'm making is you think people are aware. When negative things happen to black people, white people.
It's not our problem to think if they're aware.
Sorry,
It's
sorry,
just
sorry.
happening.
It's
They're
only our
supposed to do
problem.
their research.
No, they're not.
They are.
So let me explain something to you, Keith.
don't-
If you tell someone to do research on a subject they know nothing about,
Let them put something about the
Hold on,
European
hold
Jews
on,
up there.
hold on. No, Keith,
Let them do something
let
about
me
Auschwitz.
Explain something to you.
Let them
If
slap
you
something
have
about
to do
that.
some research on something you
See
know
what happens.
nothing about. Nothing is the word.
That's the point of research.
The whole no, it's not.
The
point of research is you have to start off by a place where somebody is educated enough to point you in the right direction. If you tell people go do your own research, they don't know where to look. This is the point that I keep trying to explain.
Professionals that work
Cool,
at Gucci
they
And who says there's?
they
They
don't
knew
know
about
where to
Gucci.
look.
They knew
This
about
is-
the gollywog.
This
They
is
Where
knew.
they get an image from?
this is the images. No, I'm
How
not
do
saying
we
the
know
image.
this?
I'm not saying the image ain't out there. I'm saying to you, they don't always have the negatives of what this image is. They just know gollywog exists. They might have gollywogs.
I'm not
in their
disputing
grandma's
that, but
house.
I'm sure it went through enough executives, enough for someone to notice.
but
that
we're
should have been
saying-
able- should have had 1 second, Carl.
on.
That should have had the power to be able to say, you know what, something's not right.
Right. So
That's all I'm saying.
So you're saying this is what I'm trying to
No,
explain
I'm
to
not
you.
saying.
You're saying there's an
I'm not
agenda.
all I'm saying, cause I'm not saying there's agenda or nothing.
No,
what
you
I'm saying
have.
is,
That's your words.
cause listen to what I just said. I said there has to be during the process of when it went through enough
That's what you're
executives
saying
and
now.
people.
Say something. Sorry to cut you. From what you're saying, what Gucci or what it is have said is that, and in the papers has been saying that there should have been someone there because it doesn't go through one person; it goes through a committee. that should have
Absolutely.
noticed that
Of
this
course.
shouldn't have been.
And trust me, there was someone.
Right. So
That's all I'm saying.
So Quest, here's the
they're
thing.
just
That's
trying
all
to
I'm
put it
saying.
Down to human error.
But that's what I
Right, no,
believe.
but Quest, this is the part where I keep saying you
Doesn't mean it was
you
done
keep.
intentionally.
This is why I say you keep losing me. I'm saying to you,
No,
I know.
Prada done the same thing.
Loads. Tommy Hilfiger's done
You
made
Gollywog
mistakes.
now.
Loads.
No, but I'm
It
saying
tells
around
you
the
it's a
same
racial
time.
slur.
The same time as Gucci.
So all I've just googled it, and the first thing that come up said it's a racial slur.
Yeah,
And that's
hold
just
on.
me, yeah.
What did you Google?
Gollywog.
Let me explain something to you.
Gollywog.
If you go to a white person, I want you to go get a gollywog and put it in front of a 10 white people tomorrow and say, what's the name of this?
You know what I see? I see on
That-
TikTok the
but
other
that's
day,
my po- that's
I
my
see a
point.
I see a policeman going to a white man's van.
That's my point.
White policeman going to a white man's van, saying, he's got a gollywog on his back. And he's saying, take
You
it
saw
off.
this today?
No, the other day.
Oh,
funny.
go on,
Yeah?
He's
go
saying,
on.
take it off, take it off. And the guy's like, I ain't taking it off, you can't touch my vehicle. And the policeman takes it off, but he takes it off all neat. So it's not damaged or nothing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? And says, look, have your thingy, it's derogatory, rare, you can't put it up. Do you get what I mean? So some know, some might be ignorant.
So this is the point I'm trying to.
Yeah, not every
this-
white person's racist, innit?
This
We're not
is
gonna
the
act
point
like-
I'm trying to
We're
make.
saying that, we're saying about gollywog.
This is
Yeah,
the
no,
point
I'm just
I'm
saying,
trying to
so-
make directly to Quest. I'm saying
Go on.
they are racist people. There's probably racist people that work at Gucci, and it might be those racist people.
People that work at KFC.
Right. But what I'm basically trying to say to him is they might be two people that are pushing through this this gollywog. And then it gets through. But there might be 10 people that are so unaware of what is being pushed through. So you're saying it's
I'm
an
not disputing
agenda.
that.
No,
They
but
shouldn't
what?
be working
So
with
what?
that.
No,
So
but it
how
could
this
be
is?
human error.
Inside-
It could be human
The
error.
person that done it, we don't know, could have been cussed off and he's leaving the next day and he's
Right.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, but that's my point. No. But hold on. So now, so then,
That guy.
right. So folks, here is my problem. This is what I'm saying to you. I believe that's how that happens. The problem is, this is the problem. No, hold on. You're
You're
agreeing
talking
with
about a global fashion
No,
brand here. You're
no,
not talking about some black
because you know what I keep trying to explain to you. Global fashion brands.
Excuses. for what they've done.
Not making excuses.
You are.
You see,
What-
you see.
wait,
if-
wait,
No. He's telling
One at a time, one at a time.
He's telling me.
One at a
He's
time.
telling me.
Let talk.
No, because he's telling me I'm making
saying Gucci are
excuses.
racist. You can't talk for that because it's
So then we're saying the same thing. So then we're saying the same thing, but what you're saying is I'm making excuses. But what you're not doing is not listening to what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is, so you agreed with folks when he said what he said, yeah? When he said he believes that a guy said, "Hey, have that," and walked off.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement with that. You did agree with
we
him.
don't know what's happened. All
We don't know what's
is that
happened,
they
but
put
what I'm
Gollywog on their
explaining
tops.
to you,
And
you're
they're
saying
global fashion
they
brand.
know.
No, I'm saying they're global fashion
Yeah.
brand, yeah, and they employ, I'm assuming, the top people. They should. I just googled it.
The
and
most
first search that
educated
come-
white people
Hold on.
are so far away
Right,
from
wait,
black
wait.
people's
Alright, but I'm
problems.
saying-
All right, let Keith
I'm
talk.
nobody.
Uh-huh.
I just googled it, and the top.
You
search
Google
said-
gollywog
Yeah, it said racial slur.
because you know a
Are you
gollywog.
telling me they didn't do no research and just slapped
No,
it on the
they're
top?
meant, they are, by the
They don't-
guidelines, they are meant to research everything that they're going to put out. They are meant to.
But they never put out a
That's
gollywog.
why I said. But how did this? We don't know. How did this?
And it,
view?
do you know what?
They never put out a
They
gollywog.
couldn't have made that
This
mistake
guy from me have that.
if it was a homophobic thing.
No, they make those mistakes all the time.
No, they wouldn't make
No, they
those
do.
mistakes. Tell me
They
what-
make those mistakes
They've
all the
never
time.
made
You know what
those
don't
mistakes.
happen?
They would never
I
make
told
those
you. I
mistakes
told
when
you
it
what
comes to
happens.
anti-gay shit.
But what can you put out?
Very true,
Yeah.
very true.
What can you put out that disrespects gays? Tell me one.
Putting your
I-
slogan. Put a slogan that says like, you know, straight is great,
So hold on. You don't. Hold on. You don't. So hold on. You don't think. You don't think gay people fight this war? Is that what you're saying? You don't think? Hold on. You don't think gay people fight this war?
T-shirt saying no gays.
What I'm saying.
Hold on. You don't think these? Hold on. Wait. You don't think? Are you saying that gay people fight this war?
We were cross.
If you was in the gay community, you wouldn't be saying this.
Wait. He's 100% correct.
I'm saying they wouldn't make this mistake against a group of people that they saw as powerful.
No, hold on. They do it. They do it all the time. They do it all the time.
Tell me.
You know what happened? You just said they wouldn't make a T-shirt saying, what was it, gay?
No gays.
No gays.
Yeah,
Of course they have. You know what? Of course they have. We are beyond the point of gays fighting back. That don't happen now because gay people.
And it shouldn't happen now with black people.
It doesn't because
gay had to fight for that not to happen now.
They fought for it, so it don't happen now.
So we've been fighting for it.
We don't fight. We don't fight for it in a way.
No, wait. Have you still got Gucci?
I don't wear Gucci.
Have you still got Gucci? You still got Gucci?
I don't wear Gucci.
Have you still got Gucci?
No.
Everyone shut up then. Everyone shut up then.
There's no.
It makes no sense.
It makes perfect sense. And my point
Bro,
is,
I'm still rocking Gucci. We're talking about Gucci being racist.
No, but
Get out of here,
Stone Island, mate.
Exactly.
my point is,
What are you talking about?
gay.
Example of everyone talking.
Listen to what I'm
And when we
explaining
leave
to
this
you.
room, there's not gonna be no stepping.
No, because you don't want to accept because you don't want to accept reality. This is the room I'm in every week. People don't want to accept reality. Gay people went through the same fight. Why are gay people? What? Gay people went through the same fight
as who?
Same fight as who?
Gay people went through the same fight.
Black people.
Let me fucking finish.
Bloody hell.
Gay people have gone through the same fight of the world being against them. My question is, they are
Same
not.
fight as who?
He's not saying the same fight as slavery. Listen to what he's
See
saying.
what I'm saying?
You
You want to hear what you want to hear.
We don't progress.
You want to hear what you want to hear.
All right, let him talk.
Let me explain something to you.
stop shouting.
In your brain, you're asking.
Why are your socks so high?
No, I'm not doing that.
No,
Because at the end of the day,
This little sibling gay
you're
love.
giving me a mic. You're giving me a mic to say something.
You're comparing it to something.
You don't say that.
No?
No. What he said was they've gone through the same fight of having to face the world and its problems. He ain't trying to
The negative world for what they are.
It's not a comparable saying.
Yeah, they're going through the same fight, the negative world, because of what they are. That's the fight I'm
Doesn't
talking
mean
about.
the intensity is the same. He's not trying to say all
So
of that.
if that's what you want to keep it in your head, then keep it down in your head. That's
But go on.
fine. But my
They've gone
point
through a
is,
fight. They have. Of course.
Why are they further along in your minds in the
still like
fight
Sigma?
when now these type of things won't happen?
What's that? Say that again.
Why are they further along in their fight that now these things in top brands won't happen?
United.
The gay people work in.
I don't know,
They,
boy.
they work
I don't
in
actually know.
institutions, I would say.
Because there's more of
They're
us.
more powerful.
There's more. There's been stronger
Look how high
protesters.
you
There's
are.
been stronger leaders we've had
Guys.
than a gay leader in that sense. That's been more global. I don't understand how they've been managed to be
we
more
are
successful.
we are in a world.
If you was even to compare it, I don't
We
think
are
you can
in a
even compare it
world
like that.
where, in order for you to get change, you have to go about it in their with their rules. If you want change
Yeah.
in the country you are in,
Yeah.
you have to fight against them with the rules they put in place. That's how you fight against people, with their rules. I'll be honest with
So
you.
what did they get? So what did they do? How did they
what
fight
gay
against
people
it?
do?
Yeah.
Well, listen to me. How do you? It's like I don't know. I find this very difficult. Basically, what I'm saying is, how do we fight compared to how a gay person will fight a problem in the country?
I don't know, because that's what I just asked.
You said it earlier.
No, but
They will protest. They will also do things like.
But we protest. And
No,
they
no,
will
no,
air
hold
our
on.
protest
Hold
as
on.
the Queen's fucking funeral. When these times it's Chris Carver.
Then we should have went to the funeral.
No, protesting ain't doing nothing. There's gay,
Hold on.
there's gay people in good positions.
So that's where I'm
So
going with my
they
next
can
step.
change
So
things
then
themselves.
they go into
Black
the
people ain't
jobs.
in
Oh,
good
so
So you
Yeah,
think there's no
yeah.
black people good positions?
No. They
Not
are.
enough.
So hold on.
Can I just say
They-
something? This term of black people in good positions, not every black person's got the same mentality as him, me, you.
Yeah.
Just because a black person's in a
true,
no homo good position, no homo, it doesn't mean he's got the same beliefs.
Yeah.
True.
Right. So here's my point. Yeah. Number one. Yeah.
True.
Let me
You're
explain
right.
something
You're
that
right.
you lot do. I'm just calling you lot out because I don't actually care right now. Me and folks make the same points. You respect folks, you don't respect me. It's in your brains. You lot ain't
Yeah,
seeing what
you're
you
lost.
do. You don't
You
know
don't
what
even see
you
what
do.
you're doing.
And I'm not actually including you in this, yeah?
Just
But
about
I'm
to
telling
say,
you, I'm
who
not-
are you
no,
talking
I'm
about?
not saying
Come
just
in with
you.
your high socks.
No,
changing
no,
things.
forget all that.
No,
Forget all that. Forget all that. Forget all that.
The brothers
It's not
are
dubbing.
good.
Forget
It's
all
not
that.
dubbing. It's not dubbing. You come with your high socks changing things.
Forget all
and you
that.
don't listen. Don't listen.
Forget all
You
that.
green
Talk
jack,
about
man.
sex. Why you don't be? I don't know why you're emotionally attached.
One second. My point was Gucci, made a design as a gollywog, yeah.
They made a design. The design replicas a gollywog.
Black people are still buying more Gucci than any other race.
Because
Do you know?
there are some
Than
black
any
people
other
that
race.
Do you know what I believe? I believe they put out these racist things because they.
Sorry, go on.
So I believe they put out these racist things because they know black people are the best promoters. So we're just gonna start chatting rubbish about it. That's a good
But
promotion.
that's an agenda that I'm saying doesn't exist.
I think
I'm
it does.
saying there are no people sitting. There's not 12 people around the table basically saying we know this is going to cause controversy in the black community, but let's do it anyway. What is happening? There are racist white people within these organizations, but there's not enough people at the head of the tables basically saying, do you know this represents a gollywog and this is going to cause a stir? It's damaging.
I don't know about that. See.
That's
I hear
the part you don't want to
I hear
accept.
you.
The
But
reason
you
why
can't
gay
tell me
things
to
don't
accept that
happen.
because you don't know that. You can't tell me to accept that.
reason
'cause-
why-
No, wait.
you can accept
No,
whatever
wait.
you
You
like.
can't say
You
that's
can
what
accept
you.
whatever you like.
But what I'm saying is we don't know that. So you can't say. I hear you.
It
I do. I
happens-
hear you though. See,
It happens
I'm
on the
not
lower
disputing.
levels of life.
I'm not
Gay
disputing.
people make it to the top, and then they are the ones that say, this cannot go out amongst my gay community. It's not going to be appreciated. But that never happened 25 years ago. 25 years ago, it goes out, there's an uproar. So they fought the uproar with their rules in order to get change. The same way we just said, Jay-Z got a job working with them. Nobody was happy until there was a Super Bowl that everybody is loving. And they're like, there's somebody in a high position that is giving us the entertainment that we actually want. But we have to let him get there. But we amongst us, nobody want to work for Gucci. Gucci are racist, I ain't working for Gucci. Black people don't want to work for no one or change anything. So that's why we're still in the
Why
situation.
don't we
we are.
build our own shit?
'Cause you
And
can't.
And
You
why don't
can't.
wait? Why don't we build our
Can't.
own shit? And we all, as black
can't.
people,
You
support
can't
our own
build
shit.
till you are-
For instance,
We do. We have.
we don't.
That was Virgil.
That was Virgil, yeah.
He went for Gucci.
Because
He's
that's-
dead now though.
No, unfortunately.
Next conspiracies are gonna say Gucci killed him.
They
No.
killed him.
Oswald Boateng. Oswald
No,
Boateng.
but my point is
There's a
because
good
in
few
today's,
guys. Versace guy.
in today's world, we go through their systems to get to the top and then make changes. What we're trying to do is make changes from a position of no power. It doesn't make sense. You're not. You have no power
I
here.
see.
And do you know-
We got power.
No,
Like
you-
mobiles, yeah. Mobile awards.
What?
Everyone would disrespect mobiles and make the Brits like the biggest thing.
Who just-
Storms, like just say for instance, Stormzy is one of the biggest artists in urban culture. Anyway, if imagine if all 10 man didn't dick ride the fucking Brits and we all came together.
It's not about not
It
dick
goes back
riding.
to what he was saying.
To support the mobiles.
Not everybody in the position has that mentality.
Like your Jay Z,
This is the Brits' country, you know. It's
your
the Brit-
Jay Z.
Britain.
Everybody wants to go to the Grammys, but there's
Okay,
BET,
okay,
there's
man.
BET awards.
Okay. If you was in a good position,
There's a black police
would we see you again?
Pardon?
If you was in the good position, would we see you again? Would we even have your number?
Fuck your nigga. No, honestly, real talk.
when you was going out with Ricky and all those nice clubs and that.
You didn't call us.
What are you talking about?
No, you didn't call us.
I went with another brother.
No, but this is the problem.
No,
But this is the problem. Once you're in the building, we need to get in the building too. Because what skill he might not have, I might have. What skill I might not have, he
You know
might
what?
have.
You lot for years.
What socks he don't have, he might have.
Do you know what you lot have been doing for years? you lot have been asking Matthew the wrong question for so many years. You keep saying to Matthew, you're not going to bring me, you're going to bring me. Yeah, he ain't going to bring you. The
No,
question
I
you
don't- I
ask
don't
is,
care if
why,
he brings me.
why aren't you bringing me? That's
No,
the
I'm not
question.
talking about me. I'm talking about all of us.
No, but Matthew would bring another black person. It just wouldn't be you.
Who?
But that's
Who'd he
what it
bring?
does.
No, who would he bring?
Don't bring white people. I've never seen him bring white people anywhere. I've never seen Matthew with a white
He
person.
busted Sharon.
No, I've known Matthew for.
He busted Sharon,
You
bro.
know, Philip, man.
So hold on. Cool.
Matt is
Your words
best.
Cool.
But your words were you haven't seen.
I haven't seen.
That's his word.
So, but I've seen him do a lot of stuff and bring a lot of people. It's just not you. It's just not the closest people to him. So the problem might be he don't like the closest people to him when it comes to business. I don't know. But you're asking the wrong question.
What happens
I don't know. But
people, I can't say it to make sense. People like to be famous to people. So someone from the hood, some people from the hood would rather the people in their hood look up to them and take them with them.
Yeah, I don't have that mentality, you know. I'll bust everybody, bro.
Yeah,
I swear.
Do you think that's? Do you reckon that's?
everybody.
Do you reckon that's a racial thing, yeah, as opposed to interracial?
mentality.
So it's a
I put that more down to
You know what it
urban
is?
society.
And I think it's being the guy. So some people's always been I would say folks has always been the guy. So he might look at things differently to somebody else. Matthew hasn't always been the guy. So when he is the guy, you don't want to bust the guy. You know what I'm saying though?
Bruv, I've never been a bad guy.
I don't accept that. By the way,
Yeah,
no,
of course not. It was a
but
dig at you.
unity with one amongst us it's like
It's deeper than
it's
just
like
black
we
and
just
white,
don't.
though,
Yeah,
man.
we're just killing each other down.
Matthew's blatant issue is Matthew don't want to bring anybody that is in a lower position than him because he doesn't see value in them. He said that to me. How am I going to listen to a guy that is not further in life than me? They're his words. So you lot ain't paying attention to Matthew's
When I
words.
say I don't listen to broke people.
You don't listen to broke people, but broke people might have the great ideas, just not the money.
Broke person.
No,
just don't have the
I
money.
would listen.
Broke person can tell you how they lost all their money.
Yeah, and I will listen to that.
Yeah,
I
no,
will listen to that.
so
I will listen to you telling me.
So
I lost everything.
Okay.
So
One of
why
my
you telling me
great,
that,
one of
man?
my. Wait. This is what.
When you're broke and nothing ain't going on for you, you have to fucking get money or build a business. What you need to do? Have you built it?
Listen.
No. Shut
One
up.
of my greatest songs. Wait. One of the greatest songs.
Best coaches
One of the wait. One of the greatest songs I've ever done is Requests. Why haven't we got a full project together?
You just gotta plug your music, innit?
No. He answering his question.
Why haven't we got a full project together?
Why do you think that?
I don't know.
Matthew didn't want it. And
It's not about Matthew.
Why is it Matthew? Why do I
about
get
Matthew.
blamed for all of this?
No.
I'm gonna tell
He
you.
didn't want it, and he took all the beats, the best beats, for himself.
I'm gonna tell you. I know you're not gonna get your answer.
Can I tell you?
I know the room.
I never asked you.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
It means I know the room.
What does that mean?
In this room, we don't. When you're faced, not you specifically, us. When we're faced,
But you've just made it specific because you said you're not going to get the answer.
you're not because I know you're not gonna answer.
I'm still not getting the answer. God,
In the
forget him.
evidence-
Forget him. I'll answer a question. God,
I don't like the way like you have
Answer
this.
for you.
I'm not used to this kind of treatment.
Listen,
But
if you
we're
don't-
going around.
No, you can't
Like,
answer for me.
The unity.
It's based on opinion.
Yes, opinion and love.
okay,
Opinion
well,
and
stop
love.
that. I
But
wanna
my
get my
opinion
answer.
always come from
The greatest,
evidence
one
what
of
has
the
gone
greatest
before.
songs I've ever wrote. It's been with you. We should have had the full project ages ago, bro.
I appreciate
And we
that.
all should have pushed it.
100%.
But we don't push each other.
It's nothing
That's
to
what
do
I'm
with
saying.
that.
So
It's nothing
what's
to do
the
with that.
answer? What's the answer?
It's nothing to do with that.
I'll tell you,
The
one thing about him, he always supports. I cannot talk to him for months, but if you put something, he will post it or something. That's one thing. You even said that.
Yeah, well, not always.
Because the way I see it, if you make it, I make it.
He don't.
Yeah, no, hold on.
He don't support.
He's got a question that ain't got answered, yeah? Remember I said it won't get answered. No,
So what I'm saying is the reason as to why I think
Yeah, go on.
personally it hasn't necessarily happened is because there hasn't necessarily been alignment like that. So for example, obviously, when we were making music, obviously, especially when we made that tune with Giovanni and all of that. Remember when Giovanni was around? I feel like that part, obviously, I was southbound. You know what I mean? I wasn't around Hackney like that. I just wasn't around like that. Everything was based in South. And the honest truth is, it's just never aligned where we've been able to obviously hook up, hit studios, record, blah.
Yeah.
You know
So
what
can I
I mean?
ask a question?
Yeah.
Who put that all together? Everyone going in the studio and come
Must be
together
you, by the
trying
way
to
you
answer
answered the
JMC still. No, it's JMC.
JMC, don't take the piss.
JMC, he went to JMC.
Don't take the piss.
Okay,
I
anyway.
put us together.
Went for the
No, I'm
kindness of your
joking.
heart, but anyway.
Me and this guy. Me and this guy put it
Yeah,
together.
no, of course. I'm just saying.
I always bring the people to, and now it's me. There's an agenda.
There is an
So
agenda.
that's the
because-
honest to God truth, cuz.
No, that's fine. That's
Nothing
fine.
more, nothing less.
No,
It's
but I
not-
was even talking
I believe
about
there's
you.
more to that.
I don't even. No, I
What
don't
do you
believe that.
believe it is?
I believe there's more to that.
For once,
I believe there's more to
agree
that.
with Carl.
I believe there's more to that.
I don't believe that.
So what do you
No, I think that's the right answer. No, I think that's the right answer.
Hold on. Do you
I believe
what do you
it.
think? Do you know what's missing from
Chris,
that?
don't worry, I believe it.
No. Hold on. You can believe what you like. What's missing from that
Go on.
is Mdot. Do you know how hard you are to work with? Do you know how hard it is to
but
get you somewhere?
no, but he
Do you
might
know
know
how
what to say.
hold
We've never
on,
had
hold
that.
on.
I've never had that kind of conversation.
You can't tell him how to answer.
But I see where he's going with that.
Hold on.
I don't see Mdot as hard to work with.
hold on.
See him as
I've never seen.
In my books, it's the same thing. In my books, it's the same thing. Yeah.
Right, so Mdot, look.
But we don't have that though.
I know.
We don't have that.
I
So
wanted
that-
to finish.
So why are you answering?
No, wait.
No, you're answering for him.
No, you're answering.
I think you need to ask him, bro.
No, hold on.
Honestly, on the level, we like to. We either go outside our own race for acceptance.
Not me.
He's talking generally. He's talking generally.
I'm just saying.
Not really. Like,
I tried to pull away
you
from
know
it.
what?
You can't in this room. Can't in this room.
Carl, one
Because
second.
you don't understand. It's not
I'm not
the
gonna
race
lie.
thing that's the problem. It's a us thing that's the problem.
It is a us thing. Cause
It
you,
comes from us.
us. Do you know what?
Every minute
I'm not gonna lie.
It's
yeah?
like sorry. Like I said earlier, it's like they put out this thing. Oh, if you're a single parent, you're gonna struggle. Bro, my mum was a single parent. We never struggled.
She did struggle.
Well, I never struggled.
No, you didn't.
No.
I-
You got to remember, and this is.
I
two
didn't struggle.
different
Though.
opinions.
No, this.
There's truth and there's
Well,
opinion.
thank God for
There's
that.
opinion, and it's what you see with your eyes and what you see with your eyes.
Yeah.
When you're out with us, he's probably in seeing something different. If you understand what I'm saying, he's probably more not in a rude way, appreciating and seeing the struggle.
Yeah.
Where you're out doing the
I
struggle.
get what you're saying.
If
I get what you're
understand
saying.
Just say,
Yeah.
I see things different to my
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
and they'll see things different to me.
There's a struggle.
Like the other day, yeah. But I asked myself this question:
I didn't struggle, but they did. That's the
when
difference.
when I'm at work, yeah. Like, look how I'm talking to you lot now. But when I'm at work, you right, mate? Yeah,
that's-
you're
that's-
stupid Arsenal. Oh, blah blah blah.
You're not-
And I said
you,
to
bro.
myself,
You're not being yourself.
yeah, exactly. And I said to myself, why am I talking like this? I'm like, why am I talking to this self?
Come on, Bruno.
What's wrong with the scarecrow for Wizard of Oz?
Alright, come on.
Come on, man. You're gonna get into that. Stop it.
You know what I mean? No, but I was asking myself, I'm like, bruh, and it's not like I said, I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna talk Cockney and I'm gonna do all of this.
When was the last time?
Yeah, like, why am I
When's the last time you done that? Gone to work and spoke like that?
Yesterday.
Right. Well, I'll tell you this. Yeah, I'll tell you this. You see that same statement you just made? You made it about 6 weeks ago.
And I'm still doing it.
And you're still doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
remember
saying.
saying that.
Why do you feel?
And
Why do you
it's
feel
automatically in
That's,
me to
that's
just
another
do it.
thing. Why do we feel to fit in? We have to be like. We don't have to be like someone to fit in with them, you know.
But it's a brainwashing.
No, I
of
don't think like that.
I
I
know
swear to
that.
you.
I
I
hate
don't-
you,
I don't-
So
Mdot,
now that you're
Mdot.
talking to
what
someone
I'm
that
saying
does-
is, but I put you around a group of white men.
Yeah.
Round the table.
Yeah.
In a record company.
Yeah.
You're gonna act different.
I swear
Dude,
down.
I'll tell you, you know what's gonna
I swear
happen?
down I won't.
I'll tell
Bet
you,
you
I
will.
swear down I won't. I'll tell you what's
something
gonna-
about your
let me
speech.
tell you something.
Something-
Let me-
I swear down I won't.
Forget the position.
Don't need
Well,
to.
him,
Forget the position.
Him, he wouldn't.
He is a
wouldn't.
clerk. He's a clerk. I'll tell you what's gonna happen.
clerk, bro.
He's either gonna get
I
sacked.
should be a marshal.
He's either gonna
clerk,
get sacked
He's
or
not a clerk, he's a clerk.
No,
I should be.
I'm telling you.
He's an Ellis. He's an Ellis.
He's a clerk.
Go on,
He's a
sorry,
former
sorry.
clerk.
I told
Stop,
you
man.
what's gonna happen because we come from the same family home,
Yeah.
and all of my siblings are the same. It's either they're going to give you the golden handshake and say nice to meet you, or they're gonna start to change their ways because he ain't gonna conform. I don't conform. Have you not ever seen me conform in all the years that you've known me? I don't conform into what the hood is telling me to do. I don't conform to what white people are telling me to. I
Do you
just
think
always in
Malcolm
my
acts
life.
different around how he would act around Lionel as opposed to how he?
No, he acts the fucking same all the time. That's what I find annoying about him.
You think
he's
he acts the same?
Of
course I do.
He is the
So if
same.
you saw James
every
from
room.
Canary Wharf,
It's the same every room. The only time he may not
act the same.
only time he may not be the same if there is a woman in that he really, really fancies and it might bring a change out of him. But other than that, he's just the same
Little
person. Well, it might not be a little bitch, but what I'm saying is that's the only time I've seen a little change out of him. We've born and raised together. In my family, you do not
Because
conform.
people
It's just not
people
what we
don't
do.
understand how much the outside world appreciates us. We just don't see it.
I agree with that.
They actually appreciate.
But
They
at the same time, I guess sometimes, being politically correct, you have to kind of.
no. I know what you're saying.
In
Then
certain things.
I'll rather
Yeah,
not have the opportunity.
Huh?
I'd rather not have the opportunity. I'll lose it because of that. I will always die for what I believe in. I'm just lucky I'm not
So
dead
do you
yet.
think you've conformed at work?
Who, me? Bro, you need
They
to
see
come
a
to my-
different kind of
You need
car.
to come to my workplace,
I'm
bro.
just asking, do you- I'm
I'm
just
always. Do you know the types of things I do in my
tell them
workplace?
how-
I don't.
tell them how
I
you talk
don't.
to your
I
boss.
don't know how I still
They
got
say,
a job.
tell them how you talk to your boss. Tell them how you talk to your boss.
I don't know.
Tell them how you pull your socks down. Tell them how you pull your socks down.
You know, so you know what happened? Nah, bro.
Tell them how you pull your socks
Listen to
down.
me.
Love it.
Listen
Tell
to
them how
me.
you pull your socks
I'm
down.
telling
The
you.
way he does it, and I'm not being rude, where he's being himself, because there's ways that the way you do it, they probably look at this fucking guy being fake.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you can tell when someone's
Yes.
too much or fake. So they probably look at this fucking fake guy giving it all the fucking rare. You understand what I'm saying? They can probably tell. Because even sometimes when I hear you, I laugh, man.
Bro,
You're talking to me like, yeah, man. Yeah, fucking, hey, Dave. Hey.
Hey.
That is true.
Hey, this worse.
But it's true.
I'll be on the wait.
I said, Matthew, be yourself.
Leave me alone.
Wait. I'll be on the phone to him, and he'll say, "I'm shouting at him. I won't do that to G or Pete, bro." I speak to them I'll speak to them even worse, bro, than the way I speak to him.
But that's all the same.
Bruv, I want you to.
I'm saying,
man, them.
I'm saying.
Right.
Wait, hold on. Did I phone you by accident one time when I was having beef? And you heard me? What was happening? What was happening?
How many different environments have you been?
I went to Central Foundation, bro.
It don't matter. That's man them at school.
There was not man them. There was not man them.
How many different
Kelso was
environments
man
have you been in?
What?
How many different environments have you been in?
Bowler
Oh,
was
No, but he's talking about the white boys he's talking about in his school. He's talking about the white boys in his school.
Why? No. Why do we do that?
Caligero.
Do you do that?
Caligero, what, man? There is Italian.
Like when you're in the workplace, like you speak Cockney.
Nah, my workplace.
I don't ever change.
I don't
do that,
change,
though.
bro.
Not change.
And it's like it's
I don't
all-
change,
it's
bruv.
just-
No,
It's
but
just
you
like
do it for no reason.
That's for no reason.
The
And
people
when
you're
he's from
talking
that
to,
area now, you're just what Matthew's feet. He just wants to no homo fit in.
he does it.
Yeah,
No, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Oh, hi, Dave. Yeah, you right? Yeah. See the game? Oh, you got your post. What number, love? You know, number 22.
But you probably
no, but it's true. It's true.
He don't even need to do it. He's only giving them the thing.
You probably.
But my thing is, you've addressed it. But
Yeah,
you
I
addressed it
asked
6 weeks
myself,
ago.
like, why do I do this?
So
Why
that
do
he
you
didn't.
think let's ask him. Why do you think?
No, I'm saying he did.
One second, guys. Why do you think
Yeah,
you do it?
because
Honest. Why do you think you do it?
It's obviously you want to fit in.
No.
You
Forget.
said you like to fit in, but
Yeah, you know you can't say it.
You know what I mean?
Look, this is a podcast. I'm not gonna do
Come on,
this.
man.
leave it
Come on.
alone.
No, stay.
It's not professional. It's not.
After that, you know,
But what is it about feeling like you've got to fit in how? What do you mean to fit in? What
I
does that mean?
don't know. Like I feel like there's a bunch of white people. Let me talk white, so
So I
you don't
think
do that with your white mates, though.
Hey, let me give you an example. One time in school. So in school, we used to have a day where we got to do errands for the headmaster. So some black man's come in there talking all posh. Where do you find where he's talking posh? Yeah, they told me to. They told me to show them where the place is. And the man started talking Jamaican and all that. He said, "What is this? Where they hold the black ways and that?" But just a minute ago, he was talking.
yeah.
Go on, Mdot.
Go on.
So what? In my man, Camellia, you basically just changed like that.
Go on.
I'm not even repeating it.
I'm just saying, why do we feel to fit in? We have to be like. You could be yourself and still fit in.
It's
Be yourself.
It's a
Yeah,
generational.
I'm agreeing exactly what you're saying.
never tried to.
There's an
agreeing.
idea of
Yourself
there's
would
a,
always be best.
it's the same thing. Like you find obviously our black footballers might date a white girl or and I think it's this idea of this. They're the prize, bro. There's this idea of the superior prize. You know what I mean? Like Jesus was white. Like it was that. I'm just saying. I feel.
Is that
like
why you think
there's
I'm married to a
that
white woman?
No,
No, I'm not just asking.
I'm not answering for you.
Because you go.
Oh no, is that?
You're ruining it. You're ruining it. You're ruining it.
That's how you go blame yourself.
I don't even know what you're about to say. I don't know what you're about to say.
He's wearing Jesus sandals and Ronaldo socks.
Yeah, but I don't understand.
You don't feel guilty to being married to a white woman.
He said because he looks at it as though they're the prize.
I said
That's what you said.
I think there's an because I'll show. He was basically trying to answer the question is why do we, try and fit in? And I feel like there's this idea of there's something about if you're
They're more
on that
superior.
level, it's a
They're more
different.
superior to
there's
us.
a brainwashing, mentality. Like to be school, you got to come out with A stars. You know what I mean? To be, in the system, but which is basically good English and speak well, and you know what I mean. I think there's this idea that is the expectation where we're supposed to be. Why are we laughing?
Because you say you're a school teacher, you're saying that. That's what he said. Oh, is that what he
Wrap
said?
it up, man.
It's true.
It's
true.
Alright, come on, man.
No,
Like, why do we want to be accepted in places that we don't even
I don't.
belong?
Why don't you
got to
ask
speak
the
for
question,
you.
bro?
What?
You're doing it yourself.
He
Why-
I
can't.
don't know. I said it's
Can't.
automatically. But I'm not gonna lie. When my manager crossed the line the other day with me, straight into hood mode. Well,
What's hood mode?
the environment,
What's hood mode?
like
defensive.
He tried to
mode.
give me the I think I told you, innit? There was something and he did this. Office. I swear to Yo,
But that was your own fault.
I Dot.
That's happened because you're out here speaking white.
Yeah.
Because that ain't gonna happen to me in my workplace. You must be mad.
He gave me the click and the point.
Who you clicking at?
That's exactly what happened. Yo, that's what it looked like.
Do you know? Yeah. Do you know every job?
Yo,
I can try and speak all thingy, but you're gonna see in my eyes. You're gonna play with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this is what I'm saying. I say every job I've had since I've had a child, I tell them at 3 o'clock, I leave to go pick up my youth. Yeah, and they say, but the job's like 9 to 5, not on Friday. You got two choices, yeah? You either let me go or you sack me. But you see, when you sack me, tell the world you sack me because I want to pick up my youth. That's all I want you to do. You can sack me, I'm fine. But that's the rules if I'm employed here and you need me.
I had to show him like, yo, like what's going on here? Like the click and the point.
But just
That hurt, you know.
The click on the point.
But I don't know, bro.
Until we work out
The
click's rude.
Yeah, but after you show it, you then go back to talking.
No.
Yeah.
No, but I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't mind if you did.
I didn't.
I don't mind if you did. If you
Cause
tell
he
someone
tried
don't click
to-
at me and they know, that's fine for you
What
to go
even
back.
happened after work, right?
No, not forever,
There was
beef.
something about I'm adding on more hours or some bullshit like that, and like we had the argument in the office, and then we was both walking, and then
You
he was
argued with him at work.
yeah, and
Don't
then he
argue with
was
people at
walking. He was walking to the car park with me, and I looked at his car, I looked at my car, and I said it live. Look at your car, and look at my car.
Yeah.
Who look like that they need to steal the hours?
Who's this, your boss?
Yeah, that's what I said. Your car or my car, who look like they need to steal the hours?
It don't matter, he's got the better car.
And then I called him a pussy as well.
No, but
Did you get disciplinary for that?
Like, he's trying to say I don't need it.
Yeah. But anyway, guys,
Wrap up, yeah?
this was a really good podcast today. Like, very educational.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
very serious.
Man, like Mdot, you know,
Smart. Mdot's smarter than you think he is. That's the thing.
Yeah, like,
came out to prove himself today.
It came out.
what's my quote of the day?
You asking us?
I'm trying to
Get here on time.
yeah, but honestly, don't be afraid to be yourself.
I like that.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to be yourself.
No matter what situation.
Yourself is
Be
valuable.
like a clock.
I don't know about that, but
Or a Fox,
joke,
a clock or a
joke.
Fox.
Right.
I don't know your last name.
So
I know.
no,
With the-
West.
real talk. Don't be afraid to be yourself, man. And you know, we're powerful, man. We're a powerful race. Let's stop killing each other, selling each other out.
Powerful being.
Because you know, there's
Powerful bean. You see, we
Yeah,
like, cuz.
they-
We got the charisma. We got the gift of
yeah,
the
there's
gab.
strength in numbers as well. As you said, crabs in a bucket, kick over the bucket.
Yeah, and then the crowds will fucking ruin the city.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Kings have a word.
Kings Have a Word. Please subscribe to Kings Have a Word.
These are my real